solutions you have for them.
Sure.
Now, if they're going to come to you, millennials is when their careers are taking shape, when they've got good jobs, they've got a couple of investments here and there, but they're not yet there.
Sure.
So what affordable homes do you have for this young people who are looking for property at Mzizi Homes Africa?
Yeah, thank you very much, and it's a pleasure to be here. Mzizi Africa Homes Limited is the #1 leading company when it comes to affordable housing, and we have been doing it for the last 4 years, and we continue to do it. Along the way, we have gotten a lot of experience, and that experience is now what we are giving, especially to the millennials and the young people, because we have noted that previously it was not easy even to convince somebody that a house is a basic need.
Awesome.
People felt that a house is a luxury. But now we are very excited that now people have realized what we have been talking all along, that having an affordable house and a home and a house for that matter, which you are not paying rent, is a basic need. And if you are to acquire a house at your earliest of opportunities, let's say even when you are starting your career, by the time you are getting into having your big children going to high school, that is where a lot of responsibility comes in. For sure, you are not going to feel the pain of having to educate your children.
That's it.
But if you have to wait to get a house when you are almost going for retirement, for sure it is going to be hectic. So what we advise as Mzizi Africa Homes Limited is you start early. As soon as you get your first job, that is the time you need to start thinking about a home. And now we as Mzizi Africa Homes Limited, because of our experience, we have noted that one area whereby people who have gone ahead of us have started is by investing on land. You find that land is one thing that never depreciates. And people who even have very beautiful homes, they'll give you a story of whereby they got a parcel of land or several parcels of land. Then by the time now they had gotten to another level, they consolidated those land, they sold the land, and they put that money together, and they got their houses in their dream areas. What you need to do as a young person, you can start by getting maybe a parcel of land whereby you feel maybe after 10 years, this is where I want to settle down. Then the moment now you have gotten that land, I can assure you for now, the land, if you are buying it right now, and you are projecting to use it 10 years later, you will not even have any pressure, because you'll be paying slowly. And people like us, Mzizi Africa Homes Limited, we allow for somebody to pay slowly. And now we are happy because as a company, now we have even gotten the attention of the financial institutions, whereby a young person is able to be given a financing by the bank, which they will be paying to the bank or the SACCOs at a very reduced interest rate. We have seen like the KMRC rate are now coming into place. At only 9.9, you have a mortgage of 15 years, which you pay over time. At only 9.9.
Only 9.9%, isn't it? Yes. So this is a question that I normally get, and we're going to go back to starting with land and then move up to the houses as well. Good. So for a young person who's starting out and looking at investing in land, I normally get these two questions, and I want to see whether Mzizi Homes Africa Limited essentially has the solutions. Number one, that those young people want to say, I might not want land to construct. I want to be in the business of land, where I'm coming to you, I buy land from you, then maybe 2-3 years down the line, I pass it over to another person at a profit. The question that I normally get is, the land that you sell at Mzizi Homes Africa, is it your land? Number one. Number two, somebody who's telling you, well, I want to get land and construct my house. What journey do you walk with this person who wants to get land and also construct their house on it? Okay, let's begin with the first question.
Thank you very much. For starters, we as Mzizi Africa Homes Limited, we have our land, our own land, and also we also assist other people who have land, but they do not know how to get to the customers.
Okay.
Because we as a company now, we are a renowned brand which deals with the land. So we at times find somebody who approaches us. They tell us, we have this parcel of land, and we would be interested in subdividing it and selling it, because again you find that when you sell land as a block and when you sell it as subdivided, you get there's a difference. When you sell it as a block, you may not be able to get as much value as when you subdivide. So we get also people who have land, they would like to subdivide it, they come to us, we assist them dispose that land. So there's the land we have bought and it's ours, but still we do not limit ourselves. We also consider ourselves as realtors when it comes to somebody who wants to dispose of their land. They come, they give us, we agree, we enter into an agreement, they give us the agency, right? We're able to dispose the land on their behalf, and it's very clear even to the customer, this land we are disposing on behalf of ABC.
This particular, and this is the title deed and everything
is here.
Deed,
Yes, he's here. You can be able to ask any question. We walk the journey. It's like more of a joint venture.
That's
Into a joint venture. We dispose. We give the customers the titles. Then from there we ask them to construct for them.
That pretty much. Even before you get to construction, there also the same question as well. I buy land from you. I buy Mzizi Homes Africa Limited land. But then I tell you, you see, after 3 years, because you guys are in this business, I want you to help me sell this land as well. Is that a service that you extend to them as well? Yes.
That's another service.
Yes.
When we are selling our properties, we normally have four goals. One, you can buy to reinvest, just as you have said.
All right.
And we call it to earn, as it is. And you can also earn, you construct, and we assist you construct a house. You start getting either Airbnb or rental income. That is one. And the other one is live. You can buy, then you want to live there. You want to construct and live. So we have those categories whereby people want to invest and earn, maybe in the long run or in the short run. Then we have others who want to live. They want houses that are not so far from town, not so far from tarmac. They want to have their houses set. They start either living, and also there you can earn. You can put your house for rental or in Airbnb. Then we have another goal whereby we say you farm. Like right now we have a very prime land and very big land in Malindi, whereby we are saying buy, we build and farm. We assist you in with the research institutes, and we are able to tell what is the plant that we can plant here, especially cash crops. Like we have people they are doing pineapples, watermelons, and such, and there are companies that are coming to set those. They can be buying those things from, like in Malindi we have done that research. Then we assist you which plants can you plant so that you're able to get even maximum return.
That's it. In the meantime, as you wait maybe to construct on your land.
As you to construct. There are so many value addition. Then we have the last one. This is whereby we say you buy. And for speculation, for waiting, for waiting, and also by so doing, we also make sure that we do value addition to the land. Because when somebody is speculating, you want to add value. And one thing that we normally do by adding value is ensuring that we have roads that are coming nearby to that property. We also ensure there is water, adequate water. We have boreholes all over. We ensure the roads are well graded. We add value to the land. We do not just sell to you the land, then we go away. We wait for it to appreciate miraculously, because it can't. For sure, it has to take some work. Like if you are saying you'd like to dispose that land in 3 years, that is called the land banking. We have to add value to the land. And that is what we do as Mzizi Africa Homes Limited. We add value to the land. We make sure we have a perimeter fence. We make sure we have the sharp razors. Security, we ensure is enhanced. There is water. There is everything that is required. And we do that in all our properties. Then from there, we're able now to come in to ask for work as a contractor. We contract on your behalf. And the journey is complete.
The journey is complete, isn't it? Now, let's talk about this second client.
Sure.
Who's saying, you see, I want to own a home. And I want to start the journey now where I'll come get the land. After getting the land, I want you to advise me about the house that I'm going to construct. and then how I'm essentially going to construct this house.
Sure.
Do you have that full plan for the clients who are walk-in clients,
Yeah.
or who completely got no idea,
Yeah.
but they're telling you, I need an affordable house?
Sure.
Let's begin like this.
Sure.
What is an affordable house?
Sure.
What are these price points for affordable houses at Mzizi Homes Africa?
Sure. Thank you very much. For sure, that is what we have been doing, and
Yes.
that is our expertise.
Yeah.
Taking people who have no experience. Actually, we have been advocating for people who are first-time homeowners, and we have actually even been calling upon the government to make sure that they go back to that bill, which was talking about first-time homeowners, because the problem is the first-time home buying.
Isn't it?
That is where there is a problem.
That's what the problem is.
Yeah. Once you are done with that initial problem of
Yes.
your first home, from there it is easy.
Then you're good to go.
Yeah,
you can
you're
walk
good
the
to go.
journey
You
by
can even
yourself.
walk by yourself.
Yes.
So for us, we focus with the people who do not have any idea, they do not have the know-how, and for sure we have seen people who have tried on their own and they have gotten
completely failed,
problems. Yeah, because it takes a lot of there's a lot of work to be done.
Just a lot that you gotta understand in that
because
process.
you have to understand
Yeah.
the ground. You have to understand from the kind of soil, even where you want to construct.
Yes.
You want to understand the kind of laws when you want to get your approvals done. You need to. There are so many things which comes into play, and most people you find that they may have the money, but they don't have that the time to go through all those processes.
That is it.
So you find most of the time they find people who have the slightest of ideas. That is why we as Mzizi Africa Homes Limited, we encourage people to make use of professionals. In every stage that you are engaging yourself, when you want to invest your hard-earned money in an investment in form of a house, it's good to involve the people involved. We have surveyors. Surveyors will be able to tell you this land. They'll go to the Survey of Kenya, they'll buy a map, they'll be able to tell you this land, they'll do search for you, to tell you this is the owner, to tell you this land is not in a public place. They'll be able to advise you.
Yeah.
Then from there you need, if you are buying it from anybody, you need to have an agreement, so you need to have a lawyer. You also need to have on top of a lawyer, you need to have now the surveyors and the architect, now the actual construction.
Yes.
And you start by getting the drawings, and also the drawings must be as per the policies.
As per the policies of the government, isn't it?
The government.
Yes.
Yeah. So all these professionals, you find that doing it as individuals is very expensive.
It's a tedious process, isn't it?
And it's
You
tedious.
gotta have all these people.
Yeah, sure. That's when like we Mzizi Africa Homes Limited, we come in, because all those people, we have them at our
within
disposal.
the company.
Yeah, they're within.
Yes.
We have them. Yeah, you're able to make use of those services and professionals without having to break the bank.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's a quick process, because
Sure.
it just, well, I want to work with you, so you make sure that the due diligence
Sure.
has been done.
Sure.
Good. Then this is the question that comes in as well. And be very careful how you answer to this question.
Sure.
You're working with millennials and Gen Zs now, when looking for these properties, Mr. Mburu.
Yeah,
And this is how they are.
sure.
They're looking at tech,
Yeah,
modern,
sure.
cheap designs.
Sure.
Some of them would even come with you with downloaded designs and tell you, this is what I need.
Sure.
How responsive is Mzizi Homes Africa in terms of
Sure.
up-to-date technology?
Sure.
And how good are your architects in the
Sure.
sense of
Sure.
you're going to work with modern people looking for these modern designs?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. For sure, what has enabled us actually to be the leading real estate company is because we are tech savvy.
Does it?
We believe in technology.
Yes.
And one thing that we used when Corona came, we were able to change the way we were operating. Like, we used to give flyers on the street. We had to go to the social platforms. Like, you'll find our Facebook is very active. You'll find our YouTube is very active.
Yes.
You'll find us, our emails are very active and very responsive. Our WhatsApp, we have WhatsApp group communicating to our clients, the developments, because for sure that is where the future is.
Does it?
The future is in digital, and we believe in digital. And we are actually coming up with our app, which will be showing the clients stage by stage. You'll be able to see what have you paid, what have you gotten. You'll be able to, it's like we are
track the process to property ownership.
Sure.
Yes.
We have been doing it through maybe Facebook.
Yes.
I mean WhatsApp, communicating on WhatsApp. But now we want to take it to another level, whereby we have an app, whereby a client is able to track the progress of their project.
That's it.
And the good thing here, already Mzizi is a is a good company, and we have been doing it. So we want now to take it an extra, a notch higher. We want to serve more people. And we have come with that concept of buy, we build. And now somebody will be able to track your house or your investment from scratch.
Hold on, the concept is called buy, we build.
Yeah.
So there's essentially somebody comes to Mzizi Africa,
Yeah.
buys land,
Sure.
and then you help them build the house, isn't
exactly.
it? So that now you are able to track the process of
Sure.
your house getting built
Sure.
throughout the entire
Sure.
process.
Sure.
Good. And in terms of designs,
Yeah.
how responsive are they?
Yeah.
Because you get some weird and crazy designs
Sure.
that people essentially want to live in
Yeah.
currently. So
Sure.
the old designs.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, one thing we have noted over time is that people really like customizing their houses,
That's it.
which is a good thing, because at the end of the day, we as Mzizi Africa Homes Limited, we are assisting you reach to your dream.
So it's not, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, so we normally allow customization,
Yeah.
and now we are going an extra mile. If
Yes.
you have your drawings, you're able to look at them, and if they are good, they are allowed. Let's say, for example, we can say this area, because we know counties actually now they are waking up to the realization that zoning is real, and they have to say here, this is what can be allowed, this is what
cannot be allowed.
Cannot be allowed.
Yes.
Yeah, the way the government now is also looking at housing, it's also making now the counties also to wake up, because you have to follow now the zoning. As you know, zoning previously people are just building haphazard, but now people have to follow zoning. Zoning is whereby the counties are able to say this is where we want to have the up houses that are
Yes.
going up.
Yes.
This is where we need to have farming.
Yes.
Yeah, this is where we need to have what have you. We
Yes.
need to have a proper planning. So if it's in line, or it's also in line with the houses you are coming in, we can adopt your plan. Just take it for approval.
Yes.
If it's approved,
And then that's it. You start
proceed.
the process,
Yeah.
isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's that quick in
Sure.
and out, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Let's talk about pricing.
Sure.
And even before we start looking at where your properties are, that somebody can actually get in and start looking at them today.
Yeah.
In terms of your affordable housing units
Sure.
at Mzizi Africa,
Yeah.
what band are you working with? Somebody who's
Sure.
listening today will say, well, if I have this much, I can actually fit in that affordable housing plan, or bands, the various bands that you have in terms of affordability.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much. When we first started, we started with houses that were going for as low as 2.95 million. You pay an initial deposit of 1.5 million, then the balance you pay in 10 to 12 monthly installments. We have been doing that, and over time we have gotten to a level whereby now we want to stop doing the way we were doing as
Yes.
off-plan purely.
Yes.
We want to change our mode of operation. We start by giving people the titles. Once we give you the title, then we construct on your house, because we have noted that when we are selling at let's say 2.95 for a whole estate,
Yes.
you find that it's not much money, but you find people are not capable the same.
Yes.
So you find somebody has paid 1.5, but the other money, they find it is a problem to raise the other money. So we are coming now with the titles. If you're able to raise the 1.5, you can get the land, make use of the title, and get financing. You construct your house based on your own capabilities. We have noted that issue of going people, all of us together, it's making us sometimes delay the people who have paid first.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
then you find there is that problem.
Yes.
But at the moment we have houses that are in Kenyatta Road. Now these are for resale. People who had invested, and now we are reselling for them, and they are going for 6 million.
Hold on. The guys who had already invested with you
sure.
said that this is the houses we're going to build.
Yes.
All right. They
Yes.
came in, paid you the money, and then they
Yes.
said, well, now you can actually help us sell these houses.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Now we are at that level whereby we are assisting those people who had initially invested.
Yes.
They are reselling, and they are ranging from 6 million to 7.5.
6 million to 7.5
Yeah,
million.
this is a
Yes.
three-bedroom bungalow. We have both the flat roofs, and we also have the iron sheet for a 3-bedroom. Then we also have 5-bedroom, which are going from 10 million
Yes.
to 11.5 million.
Yes.
These are mansionettes, which are 5-bedroom with all en suite, very spacious, very nice. But now these are for resale. Now moving forward, what we are doing, we are first of all giving you the title. Then from once we give you the title, we construct based on your own interest.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Just pole to
Sure.
within your own
Yeah,
plan.
sure.
So that you are able to deliver. The other guys who've paid, they can
Yeah.
continue getting the houses.
Sure.
And if you are within that limit, then ikuje pole.
Sure.
Good. currently now, just in 1 minute, where are your properties based? If you want to buy land for Mzizi Homes Africa, currently in Nairobi, where are they? Or across the country, where are they?
Sure. Yeah, thank you very much. At the moment, we have properties for resale or houses that are for resale, some complete or some nearing completion.
Yes.
They're in Kenyatta Road. We have some in Juja. We have some in Machakos County.
Yes.
That is along Kangundo Road. We have some in Kwale County. We have Kijani Kibichi. We have Kwango Estate. And we have now moved to our new concept. We have plots that we are selling in Malindi. And we have plots that we are selling in Kwale County.
Yes.
And very soon we'll be moving to other areas. Nanyuki, we are coming very soon. So at the moment, I can advocate for the one in Malindi, which is very ideal for both farming and also very ideal for holiday homes. You can get your land, and we are selling at only 350.
350,000
for an acre.
Yes.
Yeah, for an acre at only 350.
Yes.
You book with 335,000. And we take you to go and see the land. If you're in Kenya, we take you using the flight. We land you there. You see the land, which is very ideal. You see what other people are doing, the pineapples they are doing, the other things called korosho, cashew nuts, all those plantations. You'll be able to see them so that you can also visualize the future. Because the future, as much as we're also concentrating on housing, is also on agriculture and also attracting foreign currencies.
Yes.
Because so much as a country, we have focused on importing things and getting our money out there, and that's why our shilling, it's only that God has been faithful, it has not weakened, but we need to get more foreign currencies in our country.
Yes.
And this will do by a lot of exports through agriculture, a lot of getting our tourists coming back to our country so that we get this money, and also exporting talent, like our president has said. Yeah, we need to bring so much money into our country so that we can grow, all of us. And we as Mzizi, we are advocating Malindi come with 350,000, you get your 1 acre, and if you buy more, we give you a discount. We start now going back to the roots.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Guess what? That's exactly what it is. That right now with the Mzizi Homes Africa, by the way, in Malindi, and that's why you need to take this offer. They're giving you a 350,000, and they're telling you exactly what you can do with that particular plot. So just, it's here, and this is exactly what you can do. Look Up TV across all your social media platforms. I am at Kiaga Simba.